Hello everybody, I am Justus R and welcome to the weekly look at the top-selling light novels in Japan. This for the week of November 1st to the 7th of 2021. This one's taken from the Oricon website. I take a look at the light novel work, paperback, and literary book lists. I collect them all together, and I put out the top 10 best-selling individual volumes of light novels for the week. So let's get right into it. At number 10, I was reincarnated as a villainous daughter, so I'm going to become a recluse. When I was kidnapped at the age of 5, I realized that I was a villainous daughter, so I was worried and withdrew to my father, who was as sweet as sugar pickled in honey. As a result of secretly living with the knowledge of my previous life without any connection to the prince or school, I grew up to be a respectable, communicative, hikikomori daughter. Even so, after turning 16 and my brother-in-law, servant, and childhood friend have been away at school, everyone's behavior has changed? The story of Albert, a naive and innocent villainess who grew up with the love of her perfect father, begins. Another Otome villainous light novel series, and that's volume number 2. I didn't even say what volume it was. Woof. Yeah, volume number 2 of that one. So relatively new series. Actually, didn't I do one last week that was a whole about a dad who was super loving? Like initially she thought like he was cold or whatever, but then when she decided to be like a good daughter, he was all of a sudden like super doting and loving and stuff. Is this going to be like the new Otome villainous thing where they've got super loving supporting dads? I don't know. We'll see. At number 9, we have volume number 17 of Infinite Dendrogram. This one, you can pick it up in English from J Novel Club. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to go check that one out. In the year 2043, Infinite Dendrogram, the world's first successful full-dive VR MMO, was released. In addition to its ability to perfectly simulate the 5 senses, along with its many other amazing features, the game promised to offer players a world full of infinite possibilities. Nearly 2 years later, soon-to-be college freshman Reiji Mukidori is finally able to buy a copy of the game and start playing. With some help from his experienced older brother Shu and his partner Embryo, Reiji embarks on an adventure into the world of Infinite Dendrogram. Just what will he discover and encounter in this game world, known for its incredible realism and infinite possibilities? Haven't read a lot of it. Read the first 7 or 8 volumes of it. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. At number 8, we have volume number 3 of Although I Am a Common Villain. That's a very rough translation of the title. This one's not obviously available in English. To train the one who would become the next empress, the eldest daughters from 5 houses were gathered. House of Ko's maiden, Reirin, who possessed a frail constitution and was beautiful as a butterfly, had the highest prospects to be selected. Out of jealousy, Keigetsu swaps their bodies. Reirin had suddenly become Keigetsu, who was hated by those around her and called the Maiden Court Sewer Rat. Now scorned by those who had previously treated her with kindness, and with no one to believe her, she is placed in harsher circumstances compared to before. However, I'm not short of breath, and no longer feel faint. What a wonderfully healthy body! How enviable! Having been accustomed to receiving the envy of those around her and constantly fighting face to face with death, she possessed an iron will. So, okay, it says, although I'm a common villain, but not an Otome game, nor a reincarnation story, but a body swap story, which I'm trying to think if we actually have anything like that that's been licensed in English. I mean, the book could be garbage, don't get me wrong. I have no idea if it's any good, but at least it's a little bit different in terms of the whole, like, you know, trying to change your fate kind of storyline than compared to a lot of other stuff that's all reincarnation or isekai. At number 7, Sumikko Gurashi, the movie Blue Moonlit Night in Mahou no Ko. This is actually a novelization for a movie. A wizard has appeared in the town where Sumikko and her friends live. Sumikko and her friends go camping at Lake Sumikko. A legend comes to Penguin's mind. It's the night of the big blue full moon that appears every once 5 years. The wizards come to town. The night of the big blue moon. On the night of the big blue moon, 5 wizards appear in a ship of light. Can Sumikko and her friends make their dreams come true? A thrilling, exciting, and a little bit sad special night is coming. So I translated that one with deepl.com translator, because again, not something that we have in English. I recognize the characters on the cover, but I'll be damned if I know anything about it whatsoever. At number 6, we have volume 26 of Sword Art Online. And I'm just going to leave it there. We got it in English. You know we got it in English. Go read it if you want. At number 5, we have Goodbye Declaration. This one was on the list last week. It's a light novel based on a Vocaloid song by Chinozo. I don't care if I don't get any credits. I'll go to school at the very least. You can go to school, so long as you don't lose your credits. As I sat at home lazing around, I envisioned such a common future. But in the spring of my last year of high school, I met you, who is wild, naive, and more straightforward towards her dreams than anyone else. 2 people who were supposed to be complete opposites meet and are drawn to each other, and the choice between love and realizing their dreams hangs in the balance. Face your true self, say goodbye to yesterday's pretense, and bloom madly in blue spring. Yeah, it's a Vocaloid song. Again, I'll put the link for that in the description down below if you actually want to check out the Vocaloid song. I'm always amazed that they can take like a 3-minute Vocaloid track and turn it into a novel, but this is not actually that uncommon. At number 4, we've got volume number 6 of Restaurant to Another World. You can pick this one up in English from 7 Seas. I'll put a link in the description down below. Right now, the 2nd season of the anime is currently airing, which I'm sure is probably helping the sales of this one along. In Tokyo lies a small restaurant called Western Cuisine Nekoya. Ordinary in every way, save one. Every Saturday, its door connects to another world. Follow along as a cavalcade of curious guests from half-elves to samurai, dragons, halflings, and vampires enter its premises, all with the same goal in mind, to fill their stomachs with the most mouth-watering of foods. At number 3, volume number 14 of Double Helix. One day, Naoto overhears his older brother Masaki having an affair with his mother. Now is a good girl, so you won't tell anyone, right? Naoto becomes an accomplice to his brother's immorality, and after his mother's death, as if to take back what was taken from him, Masaki asks for Naoto. He can't refuse his brother's forbidden arm, a shocking, immoral love story. Folks, this is why we can't have nice things. Jesus Christ. You know, honestly, look, you know, people like what they like, you know, but I'm telling you right now, it's because of stuff like that why even in Japan, a lot of people just see light novels as trash. Like, it doesn't matter how many really, truly, honestly good light novels there are. Stuff like this is just forever. Yeah, damn. But it's volume 14 and it sold over 8,000 copies. Like, Japan, I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. I don't. At number 2, we've got volume number 5 of Classroom of the Elite, Year 2. This one, of course, the cutthroat high school story about students competing and tearing each other down to get to the top. And, like, really, It's no better than just reading CNN. It's not going to make you feel any better about the world. But anyway, this one we've got in English. Currently, 7 Seas are releasing the Year 1 books, and they've already announced that they will be continuing to release Year 2 once they're done the first year. And then finally, at number 1, we have Chainsaw Man Buddy Stories. Yes, once again, it's a light novel that is based on a manga that's getting an anime. Shocking, I know. This is the first novel in the long-awaited Chainsaw Man series. This is the story of a self-proclaimed detective, Power, and his assistant, Denji, as they take on a mysterious case. What is the relationship between Kishibe and Kwangsi when they were partners? What is the story behind Himeno and Aki's encounter and their first mission together? In addition to the above 3 stories with the theme of buddies, the book includes a bonus track featuring Denji, Power, and Aki's dream trip to Enoshima. This is a completely original story that can not be read in the manga. Which I'm not sure whether that means all of them can't be read in the manga or if it's only the last bonus track story that can't be read. I mean, I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man. I just know that there's an anime and that it is kind of stupidly popular. That's all I know about it. I don't even know if the names were translated properly. And if they weren't, I do apologize, but I felt like being a lazy jerk and not bothering to look it up. I just took the translation as it was because whatever. I'm sure if you guys are familiar with the characters, you'll correct me in the comments down below. So what do you think of these titles? You can leave your comments below. Like I said, this is the top 10 for November 1st to the 7th of 2021. Thank you so much to my YouTube members for all of their support on the channel. You can see their names rolling along here beside my face. And of course, thank you to you for watching this video and coming back to the channel. And, well, yeah, I'll see you in the next video or live stream or, Minecraft. Anyway. Thanks so much for checking this video out. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye for now.